So, anything else in your group that you want to share?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, so here's the hard part. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I need you to look over these pictures and tell me what 3 pictures are your top 3 pictures. What 3 pictures are your top 3 pictures? Okay, so will you put your other 20, keep those, and put your other 20 in those? And tell me if I spelled your name correctly, please.
Jeannetta.
Okay, boom, thank you. See, thank you. That's almost as bad as when people spell my name, they spell it T-A-T-E and all these other.
So my name is really weird. I know there's a lot of Jeannettas, but that's not how I got my name. My grandmother named me, and her friend's name was Jean, and it was spelled Jeann. And my grandmother's name was Etta, E-T-T-A. And that's how I ended up with my name, Jeannetta.
Okay, so Jeannetta.
Yep, that's me.
All right, so your top 3 pictures.
Yep.
All right, give me a title for those pictures. Which one would you say is your number 3? 3 of the top 3.
This one here.
Okay, give me the number
001.
and give me the title. What would you call that one picture if you had a title?
You're asking me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a
All right.
answer.
All right, we'll come back to that then. So tell me what that picture is of. What does it mean to you?
Coming together as a community,
Is that your title?
I guess.
Okay. Why is coming together as a community important to you in your top 3?
Because I definitely do not believe in racial separation.
Okay. Does racial separation exist in this community?
Yes. It does. Still to this day, it does.
What impact do you think that racial separation has in this community?
I don't know. I have a lot of violence. I have a lot of black on black crime. I have a lot of white on white crime both. So, but the racial separation, I see affects a lot of little kids because, so I've raised a lot of kids. I've been as a foster parent for years. I adopted some children. My daughters, I have 2 daughters that are married to black men, and I have biracial grandkids. And so I see a lot of stuff that happens in our community and our school here. You know, biracial kids are picked on sometimes. They are, you know, they are harassed sometimes because they have a black dad and a white mom. And you have white children sometimes that their parents are racist, you know, and so that goes over into their children. And now I'm going to tell you something funny. There is a black man here in our neighborhood who hates white people. He is very racist, very, very racist against white people. He does not like white people.
Really?
Yes. And he does come down to the church and he gets food, but he has no problem that, you know, like he knows I have white daughters married to black men, and he thinks that that is horrible. Black men should marry black women, white women should marry white women, Asians should stay with their own race, the whole 9 yards. That's just him. That's how he feels. That's how he rolls. And he is very, and he will tell you that, you know, it is not his bag of beans. And so you get, and I don't like to conversate about that. I'm always telling him, you know, my daughters made their choice. I had my grandbaby down there one day. And she had came here from Chicago. They were from Chicago. And she had came, now she's not a baby. I should read, she's 17. She's my grandbaby. And she is very beautiful. She has white features, but you can tell she's black. You know, she has a large nose, and her hair is soft, kind of like yours, soft but long, you know, but you can tell she's mixed, you know. And yeah, and he just, you know, he had some words to say, and I was like, I don't appreciate that, you know. She can't help that her mom and dad are, you know, that she's mixed, and he's like, well, that's the problem with society. Nobody addresses it, you know. And she was like, Mom, did he really not like me? And I'm like, I don't think that, it's not that he don't like you. He is prejudiced in all ways. I said, it doesn't matter. And she said, well, you know, it's bad enough I get that in Chicago, but I have to get that here. And I'm like, well, it's everywhere, honey. It is just part of your life, you know. It's something you're going to have to live with. And so she lives with that every day, and he doesn't care what he says to hurt her. I have issues with that. So.
Give me your second and number 2. That was heavy. That was heavy, Jeannetta.
But it's the truth.
No,
it is the truth.
Yeah.
And that is why this picture means so much to me, because we need to come together as a community and as a nation and as a world, because it's tough enough the way it is. It's just tough enough the way it is. So if we don't come together, then we're going to be separated, and that's not the way life needs to be. So, you asked my opinion.
No, and I appreciate your opinion. Thank you.